opinions you are about to hear are solely my own thoughts and ideals. If you are trying to get your bag, you've come to the right place. However, if you think like the other 90% of traders, this content is not meant for you. Also, we do not condone gambling, trading of real money with little to no knowledge of the market. Do not try this at home or quit your job just because you saw us do it. Thank you.
Okay, so what's up? What's up? Real fast before I start the stream, I want to address this comment right here. This comment was left on one of the YouTube shorts. Now I don't normally address the comments like this. Actually, I'll stop kind of paying attention to a lot of the comments unless it's from you know, members of the Discord or people that I kind of recognize because it's like a lot of I would call it just kind of like hating that goes on with people when they see that you're trying to trade. Okay, first of all, for the random people who happen to come across the videos who don't subscribe, this is me documenting my trading journey. So when y'all see me posting me on winning my trades, that's me feeling good about myself. I don't need your validation. I don't need any of that from y'all. That's the first thing I want to say. Secondly, there's gonna always be somebody that's gonna question you. I remember when I posted a video counting money, and somebody said in the comments that the money was fake. Now, what y'all don't know is that money was the same money I took to buy a car. I brought a car cash from a dealership, and I remember because the money that I posted was the money I bought the car with, because the dealer was bugging out because they thought I was like a drug dealer because I came into the dealership in Long Island and I paid for an SUV cash. So they were like bugging off that and telling me how I gotta fill out these forms and IRS and I'm like, I don't give a freak about that. I'm legit, so I didn't care. But they were just bugged out that I came in there and bought such a vehicle cash that costed what it cost. Okay, so the funny thing about that time when someone said that cash was fake, I swear on my mom that that was the same money I used to buy a truck. So I found that to be funny. But then I kind of realized that this is what you're gonna get. There's always gonna be people that are gonna always try to call you out or try to challenge you and just pretty much don't give you your flowers. So let's read the comment. It says, let's see the equity curve, man. That's the result that counts. Trades can lie. Credit turns to zero. Now, before I get into the charts, I just want to say, I think I get what he's trying to say. I think he's trying to say that when you're in a profitable trade, you could go into zero or go negative because, you know, you hold the trade too long or you don't take profit on shit. And y'all all know I know how to trade to avoid that. I teach how to avoid losing your profits, you know, by using ADRs and high and lows and supply and demand, support and resistance. Yeah, I know these three things I preach. Okay, so anyway, these people that come in these comments and say this, how they just did a little research or just looked through some of the videos, they would have seen that about me. But these people just want to hate on you. So this is what I tell you about trading, and this is why a lot of the people who I know who personally trade, who I meet and I become friends with, they don't come on social media and post nothing about trading because this is what you got to deal with if you're not somebody that's trying to lie to your viewers. Or I'm not saying all these YouTube guys are lying, but let's be real. If you're not pulling up in a Lamborghini, they don't really. They just think you're like lying or something, and that's sad because that's why 90% of these people can't trade. So the guy says trades can lie. Now, y'all know my slogan is you can't fake trades. How can a chart with a trade in front of it lie? And if a person is consistently doing it, how can that be wrong, right? First thing. Second thing, I'm just baffled by the fact that he said trades can lie. Now, here's the logic, though, and then I'm going to get into the charts. If trades could lie, which I never heard that one before, wouldn't the equity curve be able to be manipulated as well if the trade is? Like, I just don't get that. I just don't get that. Okay, so that's a weird comment. So I just wanted to address this to show you that this is why I tell you guys like, comment, subscribe. Like somebody had just came in the chat and left. You know, that's the stuff I'm talking about. You guys are just like very ungrateful. So I kind of see why a lot of the real traders I know don't touch social media at all, and the people that are on here are the ones that's marketing and scamming. I see why it's kind of like that now. I'm starting to understand it more every day. So anyway, that's that. That's the stupid comment of the week. Yeah. So let's switch over to the charts now. Okay. So somebody put up NAS. Amon said let's look at NAS. Okay. So let's start out with NAS. Right now, as you see the market gap. So NAS is just starting out. NAS is kind of like quiet at this time, but it should be okay to look at. And I know I'm in a good NAS trade, so when I go to my chart, it's gonna have me in a winning trade from last week. So don't be alarmed when y'all see that. I know y'all probably like, what is that? I've been in this trade already. Okay, so as y'all can see, this is my trade on NAS, and NAS is just flying to the moon. Yes, NAS is not open. Okay, so I kind of thought that anyway. I know NAS wasn't good to look at right now. Okay, so pretty much what I'm expecting to see when NAS does open is that NAS is going to go up to, let's see if I could zoom out a little. Well, NAS is just recovering. NAS is like booming. Okay, so pretty much based off the way NAS shot up like this, I'm not expecting it to actually go too much more higher. I'm expecting when this opens, there's going to be a gap and we're going to be back down in the cloud. That's okay for me because right now, you know, I'm in this trade. But you can see from my pip counter that the market is not counting pips because it's not open. It is Sunday evening. The market is not going to open until after 12. So NAS is not open right now, and I kind of should have known that, but I looked at it anyway. So pretty much what I'm going to tell you right now is if you had the software, I would tell you wait for NAS to come back into the cloud and then take the trade in whatever direction the cloud breaks. But you don't have it, most likely. Because I know Amon, you don't have it. So you probably won't be able to do this. But anybody who has like one of the bank series clouds, wait for this price to actually enter back into the cloud. Because it's going to be pulling back when the market opens. I'm pretty sure this didn't just shoot straight up. When it opens, it's probably going to be gap back to my entry or close to my entry. And it's gonna either sell or go up, but we just gotta wait and see because right now NAS is at a very high point, and if you look back at the chart, you don't really see it this high. So this is an unknown territory for NAS right now. Okay, so this is definitely news, and we got a lot of news tomorrow. So NAS in US 30 right now, you can't really trust it. So my US 30 trade is already closed. That means that it somehow closed on me. I don't know how, but at some point it took me out of that trade too. But it's okay. It's okay. So NAS US 30 and S&P is not open. So we just gotta wait. And as you see, the bank series kind of caught these trades. I was in these two bars right here, and the bank series robots caught these trades. So if you have that, you should have ate. I don't know what you guys are doing out there. A lot of y'all don't know. This is the trade that I teach y'all how to take now in the mentorship. So when you would have took this buy right here with me, you would have been still in this buy for all these days and all these weeks. You see? You see? So every time you see this little circle right here, I teach people how to catch this move, and the robot does it for you now. So anybody with the bank series, you might want to holler at me so you can learn that. Okay? That'll be the trade that once you take it, you don't have to worry about these other entries unless you're being greedy. Because a lot of y'all, sometimes what y'all do is, I haven't heard y'all say it, but I kind of know because I used to do it myself. You'll take the sell right here, right? See how I took the sell? Now, granted, the sell was valid, but when it hit this low right here, you probably either still was in the trade and it backed up on you, or you helpfully had enough sense to close at the low and you didn't take it. But this is really the sell that you wanted right here. See where the target came out? This is what I'm teaching y'all. So this is the trade that you really wanted. You wanted to take this one. Now, when you trade these targets, it would be more beneficial to go down to the lower time frame for the scalpers. And when you go down to the lower time frame, it just works a little better. You see how much smoother these moves are on the lower time frame. Now, if you look at this buy, look at this. Let me unlock the chart and show you. If you look at this buy right here, right? Look at this, guys. If you go in a 15-minute and trade this move right here, that's in the robot. Look off the chart. Look at this. That would have been 1,200 pips for you off this one signal. See? You would have got 1,200 pips. This is what I'm teaching y'all now in the mentorship. So anybody who got these cloud robots, you need to hit me up and I'll show you how to do this. But yeah, so You could go to the lower time frame. Now, see if you took the sell right here, this sell right here, this sell right here. This sell was good, but then as you start getting towards the end of the life of the sell, it'll give you that signal, but that's the price exhausting. So the robot is doing what it's supposed to do, but the trick is you got to know when to catch it. So see, you would have caught it right here. You would have ate all of this right here. See, this would have been the entry right here. 300 pips. Now, if you catch it here, granted, you still caught a good sell, but you catching it at the end. Now, if you caught it here, it's straight reverse because you caught the sell at the end of the momentum, the end of the trend, and price was reversing. So you would have probably got stopped out on this one. The new robot is going to close the trade on you anyway, but you would have got closed. Your trade would have got closed on this, and you would have been in this buy. So you would have been good. But anyway, that's enough about the robot. Let's just talk about the charts, okay? So the indices are not open right now, so let's exclude the indices for the moment. I'm doing a little crypto trading, but the crypto is very light. It's not much to that. If anybody had another pair they would like to look at, I'm going to just look at some of the trades I'm currently in so I can monitor them. As you see that USD Chef, I think I want to close that just based off the way the news is starting to form around this. So let me go check out this USD Chef and see if I want to close it or do I want to hold it, because I'm personally thinking I'm going to close it, okay? Where is it? USD Chef. Okay. So actually, this is, I'm gonna hold this trade. But the problem with this trade, right, is looking like we could have kind of got a better entry, but not really. I'm gonna hold it. I don't see why this is negative though. Unless the spread, yeah, the spread is probably why it's negative. I don't see why this trade is negative at all. I don't like the ADR either. The ADR is very low, and it's expected to give 68 pips, and we already at 26. So this is gonna get manipulated bad tomorrow. Matter of fact, let me check the news for y'all and let y'all know what I see for USD Chef, because this don't look good at all. And that candle is actually live. So let's go. Okay, so let's look at the news right now, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I think is gonna happen here, because this don't look right to me. Let's see when the USD news is happening. Okay, so for tonight, we're in the clear, right? But let's see in the morning. Okay, so USD news is, we're in the clear for USD pretty much all day until tomorrow. Okay, so let's see what time is this supposed to happen. 1500 hours. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. So it's supposed to be 9:45. The first set of USD news comes out. So I'm thinking right now, this is what I'm thinking is going to happen, guys. USD Chef, right? What's happening with this pair, and you got to be careful. It's running out of pips already, so it's probably going to hit the ADR of 68 pips for the day, right? By 8 o'clock, I'll say by New York session, and then it's going to manipulate, and it's probably going to spike. But what I'm going to think is, if we're in a sell, right, and price is going down, when this news hits, I'm going to say that I think this USD news is going to make this pair continue to sell. So we're going to see what happens at 9:45 when this hits. But the news is coming out at 9:45 and 10 o'clock for USD pairs. So if anybody's trading these pairs and you are in a trade either tonight or tomorrow, a new candle is getting ready to form. You want to watch that, you want to start watching this around 9:30 when the news starts coming in. So if anybody's trading USD, tomorrow at 9:30, the news is going to start. It officially starts at 9:45. It says 9:45, and then 10 o'clock is 2 sets of news for USD. Okay, so let's just see when all the news is going to start hitting for tomorrow. So everything starts at London session. So the news is going to start. Matter of fact, this is very interesting. So Chef is going to get news at 2:30 a.m. and USD is going to get news at 9:45 a.m. So this pair right here is going to be very, 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 very volatile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the robot run. But what I'm going to do for myself is stop loss, trailing stop break even. Okay, so I'm going to put my break even on this pair just because I don't like what I see. And you see the candle now? Y'all see it? Y'all see what it's doing? Look. Y'all see this? So you see how the candle is spiking like that, but I'm still staying negative. The reason I'm staying negative is because it's 5 o'clock, guys. So I know y'all probably like really wondering if I know what's happening. Yes, because it's 5 o'clock, the spread is pretty wide. So when this candle closes at 6, the spread is going to narrow, and I may go into profit literally on the next candle if it doesn't spike back up, because they also do stuff like that too. But if everything goes the way I think it's going to go at 6 o'clock, I should go into profit if the candle doesn't start spiking up. But let's see. I think it's going to do it. It should be closing in 10 seconds. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Item on. I got you, bro. 29 pips. You see that? Look. See, didn't I say it might spike like that? That's hilarious. That's funny. And it threw me in another cell, and then it spiked up like that. So it's already starting
new low
the
on
manipulation.
NZDJPY 100.
NASDAQ just opened up, guys. All right, so NASDAQ
New low on pound dollar.
Pound dollar, new low. So everything's going down, guys. So that's why I'm going to stay in this sell, because this should go down just based off the cloud. But you see that? That's nasty work. But I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to let that stop me or scare me. I'm going to leave it.
New low on Nikkei 225. New low on EURUSD.
Y'all hear it? Everything going down, guys. Okay, so there we go. US 30 is open, and it did
new low on Euro Yen.
It did close me out those trades. Okay, so let me secure this.
New low on Kiwi.
Y'all hear the robots telling y'all everything's going down, so y'all getting live signals from the robots. I'm just securing this trade because I don't trust this. If everything's going down, I don't want to be taking too many chances. Okay. So everything's pretty much going down. So I'm just going to look over some of these pairs and see what I'm in. CAD. Let's go to CAD. Chef JPY. This is a trade that I'm losing badly. Should I close that? I'm wondering, should I close this? I don't like the way this looks. Yeah, it's not in a good spot. I'm going to close that. So you got to know when to take your losses. Plus, I didn't see my stop loss. I don't know why I didn't have a stop loss there. I put a stop loss on everything. So you got to know when to close your trades. That's why I said I'm not even going to play with that, because there was no stop loss to take profit. That was pretty weird. I don't know if I was drunk when I did that. I don't drink, by the way. I drink occasionally, but that was a weird trade. I didn't even understand why I was in this trade right here. This was pretty weird, actually. That was pretty damn weird. Let me see. That was weird as hell. And now I see I'm in a buy here. That don't look good. I don't like this buy. I'm gonna close that. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm just securing these profits, because this ain't looking, something ain't looking right about some of these trades. I said I was gonna hold it, so I'm gonna hold it. USD. So I gotta secure this, because I already know this wanna act up already. I kinda know that already. Alright. EURUSD. Guys, I'm just gonna go over some of these pairs now for myself. If anybody got a pair, they could shout it out. If not, y'all just watching me manage my own stuff, because you know, I gotta worry about being in a good position for when that news come out. So I don't know if y'all guys want me to look at something in particular, because I'm pretty much trading everything right now. I'm definitely gonna look at gold though next. Alright, I didn't check gold pretty much all weekend except Saturday morning. I'm putting it under the low, by the way, because that should protect it unless the trend is changing. And if it's not changing, I should be secured by that. If not, then it's going to break, which means price is reversing. And I could kind of see that that don't look too good. I don't like the way that look. It's lagging, as if I could tell that's lagging too. Okay, I took care of that. Okay, that just opened. So that sell just opened. This sell looks very valid, by the way, on Euro GBP. I don't know if anybody's going to trade this, but just let me give y'all the heads up on this. The average daily range is 50 pips, 49 pips. We had 12 pips already, and the two indicators are giving me a sign that price wants to go down. Plus, I'm pretty much just going with this since everything else is going down. I'm going to just continue to trust the trend on this, that this is a downtrend. And I mean, I could kind of look and see it is. The cloud is also pointing. Even though the only concern I have with the cloud on this trade is that it's very thin, and you kind of want to see the cloud more healthy, like over here in this area where my cursor's at. You see this? This is what you want to see. You want to see more meat on the bone, pause. When it's thin like this is like more of a consolidation in the range, which if you look at it technically, you know, you don't got to be a rocket scientist to see that. Based off these wicks and everything, this was kind of like just chilling out in this area like this, and it did it for like 3 days last week. So that's why the cloud looks the way it looks too, because it's pretty much ranging. But if the news is going to do anything, I think it's going to push this down because it's already trying to sell. So it looked like all they need is just a little push to go over. All right. And same here. Same situation here. Let me try to fix this. It's lagging. Okay. Put it back on the hour. Now we back in shape. Now you see how
New low on Kiwi dollar.
New low on Kiwi dollar. So everything's calling for a new low. So if you pay attention right here, you see how the cloud is starting to cross and make like a downward direction. That's literally the sell overlapping the buy at the moment. So I'm in the sell right now. I'm in the buy right now. Matter of fact, let's close that. Yeah, I'm coming. Hold on. Let's close that. ETHUSD. You want to do ETH? All right, hold on. I'm back. So anyway, ETHUSD. Why the hell you want to look at Ethereum on a Sunday? But okay. ETHUSD. Wow, I missed that nice little trade right there too. Look. Oh, I got on the old version of the robot. The new one would have took this. So look, as you can see, I had to buy. Oh, pardon me. I thought y'all could hear me. I'm back. ETHUSD. So I had the two buys right here. And this is a prime example of what I mean by taking the wrong entry. I got to change the robot. I got to update the robot on this chart. So pretty much, I'm doing an intraday setup. And on the intraday, it took a buy, it took a buy, it took a buy, it took a buy. These all four were wins. But then as we got to the end of the cloud, it took the buy and we started to lose because, as you can see, the cloud was starting to bend down. And we catching the end of the uptrend. Now, the cloud does its job and it says, hey, things are going up. But then as the price starts to exhaust and you start to see the wicks, you notice all the wicks are just pointing down, right? If I put a trend line on this, you see how easy that is to see? So if you start taking buys and you see this happening, you know you're taking what we call a sweaty trade. A sweaty trade is when you look at your ADR at the corner and you see the ADR says, hey, the market got 10,000 pips. The market gave 9,000 pips. So if you take a trade at the 1,000 pip area, you know that that's a small trade, and it's more than likely just not going to go. It's either going to go against you one, or it's just not going to be a good trade. So that's when you take these type of trades. What I did when I've seen this is I just closed them. So I just knew to close my trades. But some of y'all might stay in these trades because y'all don't have the knowledge I have, and y'all don't know that in a position like this, when you have the complete system, you understand that ADR is telling you, hey, you done got 8,000 pips. You trading right now at the end of the move because the ADR is telling you the range has been met. So when you get to the end of the range, if you're still trading at that point, you're taking a riskier trade than had you started in the beginning when the ADR was lower. Okay? So that's why I keep telling y'all the ADR is
New
very
low
important.
on Aussie dollar.
See how everything keeps saying new low too. So if you're looking for buys right now, you're bugging. And as you can see when you look at Ethereum, Ethereum is currently selling. Everything I'm looking at, if you pay attention, is doing the same thing. Everything is pretty much selling. This is what you learn from the indicators. So if you keep looking and looking and looking, you'll start to be able to see these things more easy over time. This is why I keep telling y'all, and that's why I keep giving it to y'all in pieces. But the ADR for Ethereum tells us that we got another 500 pips for this to move. So if there's another 500 pips, guess where this is going? Ethereum is selling. So if anybody's looking to buy Ethereum, there's a big sell apparently getting ready to drop. It's already happening. If we put the period separator for the day, it ain't did nothing but sold since the market opened. So for the past hour, Ethereum's been selling. All right, so that's how you could tell that. I really don't like that USD chef. I don't know. It's kind of bothering me. It's kind of bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. So you gotta listen to your gut sometimes. This trade right here, I don't like. You see this? You see how this candle is doing this? I don't like this. It's giving up all the ADR already. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't know. Should I stay in it? I don't know. So I'm risking right now. Let me just tell y'all the truth on this trade. This is very much the truth, right? Notice you see my stop loss, but you don't see my take profit. I am risking on these two positions. I'm risking literally 100 pips, and I'm wondering, is it worth it? I don't know. I'm looking at that. I kind of don't like it. But anyway, back to the Ethereum setup for y'all. So pretty much Ethereum is it should be selling for another 500 pips right now. Now, we don't know what the news is going to do. The news may pump Ethereum because the USD news, if it's bad for the dollar, is going to be good for things like gold and crypto. Because whenever the dollar's doing bad, what's happening is people are taking the money from the dollar and putting it into assets. So whenever dollars do bad, assets do good. I don't know if y'all ever knew that, but that's like a way to tell what's the correlation. If the dollar ever decides to do bad, anything against the dollar does good. Okay, so that's the correlation you could look at. So at 9:45, we'll know. If Ethereum is doing like playing around, it's not really dropping, it's either going to skyrocket up or it's going to melt at 9:45. So right now, it should be just selling throughout the day. And then the news is probably going to continue to either push it back up or sell it. Because what I'm suspecting
New high on EURUSD.
New high on EURUSD. Okay. What I'm expecting is for Ethereum to get news and go up. Because Ethereum goes up when the dollar goes down. And the way things is looking with Trump getting locked up and all that, Ethereum might go up. Ethereum might be going up. Okay. So I don't know if there's any other pairs I need to look at. Bitcoin kind of got me with this trade right here. I had to clip that. Bitcoin is doing the same thing. Ethereum's doing the same thing. Nothing really new there. Audi USD. Let me go take a look at that. I don't like the way that's looking. It's laggy on the chart too. Don't like that either. Okay, so yeah, so we caught a buy. We caught some bars that are now selling. So I'm definitely gonna close these without. I don't want to risk too much here. I'm closing these. I ain't playing with that. Cause you see that right there. See how the market started bending and that came out. I'm closing that. I ain't even gonna try to lose 150 pips right there. We ain't doing it. We ain't going. All right. So pretty much same strategy. I'm just moving everything under the low, the last low, because if that low is broken, then I know the trend is reversing. And right now, if you pay attention to this, you see how the robot told me, hey, it took all these trades in reverse. That's what those lines are. And entered me in this trade right here. That's how I got all of this. You see how I traded the target and boom, we shot off. But this is what you got to pay attention to, right? You see how the cloud is starting to come back down. It's starting to get a little thinner. You see that? So now we're getting towards the end of the buy. If you are looking for a buy right now, you're going to be looking at the ADR. The ADR is supporting more move. But here's the thing. Here's the thing about this. This is looking like if you enter your buy, you're entering at the worst time because the buy happened down here. So pretty much you missed the move, okay? So if you miss this move, another target like this got to come out. See what I'm saying? So you're waiting now. If you want to trade safely or with less risk, what you want to do is you want to wait for this to pop out again and then take your trade. If you trade back over here and you take a buy, you're going to be like, hey, why did I lose? What happened here? Jimmy, what happened? Yo. Then I'm going to be like, well, did the ADR say, what is that? I don't know, Jimmy. And then I'm going to look at the client, but okay, you entered at the highest point of the buy. You don't buy high, you sell high. So automatically your deductive skill should come in and tell you, hey, at the highest point of a price, you don't
New
buy.
low on Aussie dollar.
See, everything's calling for lows too. So I know that this is getting ready to do some funky stuff. So I'm securing my trade where I'm at, and I'm waiting to see if it's gonna let the news push it back up, or am I getting out of the trade and profit? Either way, I'm good though, because it's not a risk. I'm not risking anything on this trade. Okay, so I'll get out with about 300 pips. Cool. But I'm just telling y'all, that's something y'all don't realize. Okay, so that's some of the stuff y'all don't realize. I'll teach y'all a little bit more about that later. Look at this nasty candle right here. Look at this. This is manipulation already. Ain't even supposed to be no news yet. They using all the pips already. That's not good. And Audi NZD news is in 3 hours, and it's already moving like that. So what they doing is they setting up the market for some kind of nasty situation. I'm gonna stay in this though. I'm crazy like that. I'm gonna stay in it. I'm gonna stay in that trade. I'm crazy like they don't scare me, so I'm gonna stay in this trade. They do not scare me. Y'all don't scare me, dog. Now don't do that if you're on a prop firm challenge. That is definitely a no-no. Okay, don't do what I just did. If you're in a prop firm, cut that right there off. Cut all that off. Matter of fact, let me where is it? Break even. Yeah, man, we gotta start hitting that break even because these pairs is looking fishy. But anyway, let's look at gold and then I'll leave if there's no more charts for y'all want me to look at. So let's check out gold. Let's see what gold is doing. Ooh, so gold is being manipulated as well. Interesting. Okay, so for gold, I got the MACD on. And we doing a intraday setup because I want to get into a good trade on gold, and I do not like trading gold at this level. Yeah, I know anywhere between 19 and 18, I don't like to trade gold. So if it's not at like 1950 going up or down, I don't want to trade it. So right now we're kind of at that spot, 1961. Gold is looking like it's just playing right now, man. I mean, it's kind of like doing this fake sell right now. If you pay attention, the MACD is supporting that, it's still buying. The cloud is definitely supporting strong momentum to the upside. All these buys are popping out, and the cloud is still thick. Plus the price, if you pay attention, for those of y'all that like this situation, right? You see what I see here? Do y'all see it? I don't know if y'all see this, but I could kind of see this like clear as day that it's making higher highs right here. Like this is, I don't like this. This is like a fake sell. So I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks, me personally. But if I was looking to take, I would think this buy is good that the robot just gave you here. But you know what this is starting to look like? It's looking like the trend was going up for so long. Let me unlock the chart. The trend was going up. Why you locking? Unlock, you cunt. Yeah, there you go. You see this right here? Look how long this trend was going up. This trend was going up for so long that at this point it kind of gotta come down. It gotta come down. So I'm gonna leave this here as a reference, and I'm gonna leave this low of the day as a reference. If we both know if it crosses these two lines, not with the cloud, it's selling. It's selling at this point. But look how long you would have been in this trade, man. You know, this would have been the buy. Like, look at this. Look at this craziness, man. Look how long you would have been in this thing, man. You would have made 1,200 pips on gold just from that. Pudge Beats, what's up, bro? Yeah, I mean, if you got a pair you want me to look at, I'll look at it. But I mean, this is like, wow. Look at how this trend just kept going. Respectfully, like, look, I could just keep pulling the trend line, and it just kept going, bro. So this is looking like it's trying to reverse for sure, but that looks manipulated. I don't trust this sell. This looks like a good buy, but the problem is at the look at the point of the buy. Entering a buy right now, I would call it risky. And honestly, if you lose a buy at this point, you kind of got to have the mindset of, hey, I'm going to lose because I'm entering so late into this buy. A lot of y'all be looking at buys a certain way. Now, if you're a scalper, yeah, you just lost the trade or whatever. But if you're somebody that's trying to learn how to swing trade or intraday trade, you know this is risky. And if you're trying to do like a 1 hour chart trade, anything over the 15-minute, you're on a buy right now. On gold, you kind of risking it for the biscuit at this point, pretty much. So I see everybody kind of leaving in chat too, so I'm gonna end the stream because y'all, I don't know, I'm gonna be, it's like damn near I'm talking to myself. So I don't know if y'all be wanting me to do these or not, but I don't know. I don't know if y'all gaining anything from it. Y'all be up here not talking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with y'all, man. I don't know what's going on with y'all, man. But yeah, all right. So I think I'm gonna end it here, unless there's another pair y'all want me to look at. But right now for gold, I will wait for gold to go to 2,000. I'll wait for gold to go to back to 18 into the 18 range. But gold has been selling like crazy, man. I mean buying like crazy, man. See, the problem with gold is at this point people start selling it. People who bought gold at 17, when they see 19 and 2,000, they start selling. Gold's supposed to keep going up, but everyone starts selling at this price. So that's why you always see things like that big candle. Like you see over the weekend, people have been selling gold. So that's why as the market opens, you see this big red candle like that. That's why you see that candle like that. You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I'm like, damn, with gold, because I know the deal with gold. Like, I deal with it, you know, behind the scenes. So I kind of know, like, I hope my friends invest in it. So I know that they'll call me and be like, yo, hey, what price should I sell it? I'm like, yo, sell it 19. Like, that's my favorite number I give to my friends. Sell it 19, sell it 19. So now they asking about 2,000. I'm like, yeah, but after what happened with crypto, people don't really want to wait like that. They don't want to wait to 2,000 because they think, oh, everybody knows about 2,000. Let me get out ahead of the pack so I could get my money. Everybody's trying to like get in and get out now. So it's a whole bunch of like moving and shaking. Nobody's really holding it. So gold is going to struggle to hit 2,000. And in the area it's at now, you're going to see a lot of radical selling off, just like you see that big candle right now. You're going to keep seeing that. So you said I would be patient. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with gold right now. We gotta wait and see. That news though, you gotta watch that news at 9 o'clock. That news is definitely gonna do something to gold and crypto. But I'm gonna leave this here like this so we can have that as a point. Let me check USD CAD. Let me secure my USD CAD trade, and that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it. Okay, so we look good on the USD CAD. Okay. The Euro USD is looking good too. Okay. GBPUSD. Let me check that. There's a sneaky good pair right here. Yeah, see, this pair was about to do it to me. Look at this. Look how it's closing in on me. No, you're not getting me. You're not getting me. You're not getting me. See, he was getting ready to do it to me. I see that. He was getting ready to get me. Getting ready to get me. Just like dude said, what's your curve? Your profit curve. There you go right there. That's the answer. You won't get me. You won't get me. GBP CAD. Where is that? There we go. Messy business going on right here. Let me fix that. It's lagging bad. Yeah, that was a sell I missed because of the lag. Sad. Look at this one trying to get me. Look at this craziness, man. Nah, I'm gonna close that. You're not gonna do that to me. They playing right now, y'all. Yo, I'm telling y'all, this week, yo, we gotta be on point. Let me say this before I leave. We gotta be on point because you see these candles right now. There ain't no news, and these candles look crazy right now. They ish already. This week is gonna be the we come in to get it all back week. So if you are trading, use your stop loss, and you see how I keep moving my stop loss around. Use your stop loss to break even. And use your trailing stops. Okay, so I'm telling y'all now, man, do not get caught slipping out here because they are doing it to y'all. Do you see these candles? They don't look right. There's no reason for these candles to look like this right now. Nah, my joint keep pushing for another video or it went to a commercial. We appreciate all the source, especially golden ass. Nah, no problem, bro. But be careful because these candles don't look right. They look weird for it to be a Sunday evening. They don't look right. CAD, JPY. Yeah, these candles don't look right, man. I do not like what I'm seeing with that. And I had this just sitting here like this.
We have a bearish breakout to the downside on Loonie Yen 30-minute chart.